What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. I know it's been a long time since I posted, but I got a new job, been really busy. I work 4 days on, 3 days off, 4 10-hour days. Like last week I worked a five-day week, I worked 50 hours. Just have not had the time to make a video, edit, and upload it. If you guys are looking for a bait casting combo under $100, really recommend this Halo Starlight. Fairly new, I believe, at Walmart. I just started seeing them. Picked one up, did the rod tip, kind of pulled, grabbed it, pulled it down, saw that it's really sensitive. When I was going to look at a new rod, I was wanting something sensitive. I was going to actually Walmart to buy a skeet reach rod, one of their jig worm rods, and with a micro guides, and I know those are good rods. Everyone in our tournaments has one. It's just like my friend Gabe, he's got 13 of them or something like that under his deck. Very nice rods, but I picked this one up, $50. The skeet reach are like $89. It breaks down about 1, 2, 4, about 6 guys, and then gets into the backbone heavy. It's a medium heavy rod. Lure weight is 1/4 ounce to 1 ounce. The line weight is 10 to 20 pounds. This is my jig rod. I bought this for topwater / jig rod. Using it for a jig, I had to kind of reset a reel. My reel on this is a Black Max. Everybody knows that I use a Black Max. It is one of my favorite reels. 6 to 4 to 1 gear ratio. Perfect speed. You can speed it up if you need to. Because I tend to move really fast, especially when I'm fishing over a jig. I honestly probably could get a slower reel than this. I just tend to fish really fast. I like to use spinnerbait a lot, so I fish really fast. Yeah, I went out on my first tournament and I threw a buzzbait on this, and having it set up, because I went out in the yard and I did a lot of flipping and pitching to get the reel set up for that. And then I threw a buzzbait on that, and I was constantly getting backlashes. So I was like, you know what, screw this. Put the buzzbait on my Veritas rod, which was my jig rod, my jig / frog rod. Now it's just my top water rod. But anything that goes top water on that. One thing I tell you right now about it is that, move out of frame here, this tip on this thing, super sensitive. It's a 7-foot rod. First thing that I was worried about was that I was buying a piece of junk. Seriously, I was. I bought it. The only reason I bought this over the skeet reach was because it's Halo. I picked up a Halo Twilight series rod, and that is my soft plastic rod, Carolina rigs and things like that. And I love that rod, so I figured why not try out this Halo. It's only $50, and then with the Black Max, again, that's only $50, so it's about $100. But I've fished 2 tournaments with this so far, and pretty much had this in my hand 90% of the time. Just a really nice rod. It's very, very sensitive for $50. You can feel the difference. You can feel when you're going from rock into a more muddy or a sand area. If you hit a rock, you can definitely feel it. You can feel that you're around a stump. You can work it over the stump and definitely feel that, that structure that's under the water. And I've actually had a fish on there that was just like a whisper bite. My Veritas rod, which was my jig rod, I had a 3-pounder take off with my line, and I didn't even realize it until I started seeing the line move. But with this thing, it's just every little thing I can feel what's going on. I had a whisper bite, like I said, it just barely picked it up, and I could feel it. I just, I kind of looked the rod tip up, and kind of bent in there, so I set the hook. I just knew that there was going to be a fish on there. One thing I was really worried about first, like I said, the first thing I was worried about was that I was going to buy a piece of junk. But with it being so sensitive and going from this Veritas rod, which is like swinging in a tree trunk, to this more sensitive rod, I set the hook on everything. At the beginning, before I started realizing that what I was feeling was kind of structure, and then I started understanding what a bite felt like compared to like hitting a rock. But I was setting the hook into everything, and the rod would double over and had no problem. Didn't worry about the rod breaking at all. I've got this paired up with the Black Max, obviously, and then I've got 17-pound Suffolk Siege and Smoke Green. The reason I bought Smoke Green, I was going to buy Clear, but they didn't have any Cabela's that day. But I really like the Smoke Green. Kind of blends in with the water clarity where I fish. It's muddier water. and even when it's clear, you still don't see the line. It's got the micro guides on it. It's really accurate, but I can put the bait. If you guys are looking for a combo, a bait casting combo for $100 or less, I definitely recommend the Halo Starlight with the Abu Garcia Black Max reel. Very pleased with this so far. Like I said, I fished 2 tournaments with it. Got a few fish on them. If you guys could, please subscribe and leave a like on this video, and leave a comment down below if you use this rod. Like I said, there's not very many reviews on YouTube, so leave in the comments what you guys think about this rod. To me, it's really nice, but to you guys, you might have a bit of a different experience with it. You might buy one and set a hook like I did, set a hook on the stump, and you broke it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. But again, I'll check you guys next time.